First question is always the easiest.
Yeah.
Like I always say, if you just state your first and last name, so for producers, they make sure they spell it
Yeah.
correctly.
My name is Thomas Dambo. It's Thomas with an H, and then it's Dambo spelled D-A-M-B-O. It's like the action hero Rambo, but with a D as in Dennis.
Thomas, Thomas.
Yeah.
Mr. Thomas, can you just talk to me about just what you're doing here today here in Huntsville?
Yeah, I'm here in the Huntsville Botanical Garden, where for the last 3 months plus, I also was here last year. I've been working on one of my big recycled wooden troll sculptures, and this one here is really special because it's hiding inside a maze that's made out of probably like 25,000 or 30,000 sticks and branches and small trees and stuff like that that were cut down for construction around the town.
And we see the trolls, that's kind of your signature kind of style when it comes to your artistic ways.
Yeah. I've over the last 11 years, I've built these giant structures all over the world. I've been to 17 countries. This is my state number 19 here in the United States, and it's my sculpture number 153 or something like that. So it's really is a trademark thing that I'm doing, and many Americans know about them because a lot of people, they go to find the ones that I built around the United States. When people then go on vacation in Europe, they find the ones that I have in Europe or in Puerto Rico, so there's like a whole community of troll hunters that go to search them all out.
I did my little bit of research on you when it comes to your kind of way you do your artistic style, how you go about it, and you use a lot of recycled materials. And why is that so? Why is that your preferred way of going about it?
Yeah. I built everything from recycled materials and trash and scraps and dunnage and waste or whatever, like the type of things that I can get my hands on. It's a lot of wood, so it's a lot of pallets. This specific one has like whiskey barrels, and it has like leftovers from a hardwood sawmill, and it has like all the branches and many different things that we get from many different places. And it's important for me that we are resourceful with our resources because our resources are limited, and if we just waste them and make big waste piles and landfills all over the space, then we don't leave a clean world for the future. So I think art can be a part of teaching us and showing us the way into doing that. The numbers say that there is 2.4 million tons of recyclable wood scraps that are discarded every year in the United States. And no, sorry, that was wrong. The number. I've read somewhere that there is 12 million tons of scrap wood that has the potential to be recycled. I've read somewhere that there is 12 million tons of scrap wood with the potential to be recycled that is thrown out every year in the United States. That would be enough to build a whopping 2.5 million of my giant wooden sculptures. I don't think we need to do that, but we could build cities and stuff from it. So it's my mission to show that through my art, and I do it also with volunteers. So I've had something like, I think, close to 400 different people here from Huntsville and from around the country who have helped me build this sculpture here in Huntsville.
And so we're using these recycled materials, but also kind of just helping the earth in a way at the same time. Do you feel like you kind of get your own creative style that only you can exemplify through your art with these recycled materials? You feel like this is a style only you can do as well as you do?
I didn't understand that.
Like, do you kind of give yourself like your own personal challenge with, we're using recycled materials, but also making them in the creative styles that you do as well? It's just something you kind of came up on your own one day and just been going with since?
Yeah. Like I've just always loved to build and to recycle. So ever since I was probably 10 years old or something, I built my treetop house in my backyard, and then I built a skateboard ramp, and I built a rack for my DVDs, and I built a bed, and all different things, through my life. And it's always been something that I did while dumpster diving and finding the materials like that. And it taught me that I could make beautiful things out of trash, and I could also do it in a really cheap way. So it became my medium as an artist. and it's soaking through everything that I've done. And so I was a rapper for 10 years, where I made rap songs about dumpster diving and recycling, and so I was kind of like, you can call it like nerdcore or something like that, rap music. Then I did a couple of different TV shows back in Denmark, where I was like the recycle designer. Then I've made like nightclubs and street art and like so many different exhibitions. But then the last 10 years have been focused on building my worldwide recycled troll fairy tale of scrap wood that now counts 153 sculptures in 17 countries, including 19 states on the continental United States.
I'm gonna touch on that word you said previously, worldwide. How does it feel just to, have this recognition worldwide of your art skills and your trolls?
Yeah, well, it's both overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time to have created this thing. Like, we believe that there's it's both overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time to have created this worldwide thing, because there's probably more than 1.5 million Americans annually who go to find one of my sculptures, but I don't meet all those people because I build it hidden, like in a botanical garden or in a forest or like out in the outbacks on a mountain somewhere, and then I leave and go and do the next thing, so I don't see the audience, but slowly, like, I've just been feeling this like momentum, and like it's just growing bigger and bigger, and that's really what makes me the most proud of my art. It is that I've created this thing out of scraps together with like probably maybe 20,000 volunteers over the years, and that have grown into this thing that now draws so many people. So that makes me really proud and really happy as an artist.
And lastly, you'll have your artist talk over here today around 7 o'clock, where you kind of be able to talk to people just about just you, your art, and everything. What's something you want to make sure you get out to the people that come to talk to you today, and what's a message you hope they can leave with? I hope when people come and hear my art talk, when they see this interview or when they see my art, I hope that they'll have that feeling that you can take the leftovers of our civilization and then you can create something beautiful, like something really meaningful from that, so that our trash is not like deemed to be like an evil thing and something that pulls the world down, but it can something that uplifts it and can create a beautiful future. That's perfect.